Now, many of you already know that the battery swapping station is a technology that is currently being deployed by NIO, which separates them from the other EV competitors. This, of course, you will know that it entails the users who subscribe to bus to go and swap their battery instead of going the normal route of charging their batteries, which is much quicker, because with the third or latest fourth generation swapping station, you are able to swap the battery in your car in less than 3 minutes, which is something that is pretty good, pretty exciting. I mean, you will know that NIO plans to start deploying these, of course, fourth gen swapping stations by, of course, April. Now in April, which is something that is pretty good. Now, one of the things that we read about, or which was announced by NIO this week, was, of course, NIO cutting down the cost on battery rentals, which is something that is pretty exciting, pretty amazing. Another thing that we got to read, or big milestone that NIO just reached, is for their users to complete or to reach 40 million swaps, which is something that is pretty exciting, because, ladies and gents, NIO's first million took 2 years for them to get to their first million, which came around the 5th of October 2020. This is something that is pretty exciting, because right now, as it stands, NIO is able to reach a million within a month, which is something that is pretty exciting, something that is good news. And the more NIO deploys this, is the more NIO is going to get, of course, more swaps being completed per day, which will make that possible for a next million to come in very much faster than the previous one. This is something that is exciting, especially with the partnership also that NIO has been doing, collaborating with other big automakers and, of course, the Chinese government, helping them building this swapping station. It is something that will make it possible for NIO to accumulate more and more swaps, which will then result in NIO getting to a point where probably in a week we get to see them complete, or NIO users completing a million swaps. I mean, it's going to be possible. I mean, especially with the collaboration with the other, of course, automakers like Chengyan, Geely, and the others. Ladies and gents, their users also are going to form part of the, of course, cars. Their EVs are going to, of course, be eligible to also utilize these NIO's battery swapping stations. This is something that is pretty exciting, because not only does it give NIO to have more, or NIO's swapping stations to complete more battery swaps, but it also helps NIO at least reduce the burden when it comes to the expenses they have to pay or spend when deploying a battery swapping station. You all know that these battery swapping stations, they don't come cheap. It costs a lot of money for NIO to build and deploy a battery swap, and to get to see that partnerships, or these partnerships that NIO has been strategically doing, they will help NIO build these battery swapping station, makes me to be really excited, and to know that the Chinese government is also backing this initiative by NIO makes me to be really excited even more. So yes, these battery swapping stations, for now we might not seeing them, at least this business getting to a break-even point, but I can tell you that within the next year or two, this business of NIO is going to break even. I mean, you will know that every time NIO release their earnings or their quarterly earnings, there is a non-EV sales, which this Q4, or on their latest Q4 earnings, it was over 200 million. This is the revenue that, of course, part of the revenue comes from battery swapping stations, replenishment, and, of course, the charging infrastructure, together with other of course, NIO lifestyle products, which is something that is pretty exciting. NIO, it is not just about selling car, it is about a lifestyle. When you join the NIO family, you become part of the family, because almost everything you can get here. Lifestyle segment has got a wide range of products that you can buy. There is also a NIO phone, which enables to connect you with your car, and you can do a wide range of things with that phone. There is also NIO services that, of course, when you buy a NIO car, you want to have a meeting, you can utilize the NIO houses, and you can have your small meetings with your other NIO users there and enjoy and just have a good time. So NIO, it's all about a lifestyle, which is something that is so unique about NIO, which I believe that this, it is one of the good strategies that will make NIO win in the long term. So battery swapping station, ladies and gents, to some others it still does not make sense why NIO is doing this business, but to most other investors, I think this is a good initiative by NIO, because, ladies and gents, it also takes away the burden of you, ladies and gents, of staying with a battery for a longer term that deteriorates with time, or maybe after a couple of years after buying the car, your battery dies. And you will know that a battery on an EV is one of the most expensive item that comes with the car, which is something that, to know that NIO, if you subscribe to BUS, you got these all covered, it makes me to be really excited. And these discounts that NIO offered this week, I think they will stimulate or bring excitement to those that have not subscribed to this BUS to utilize this battery swapping station to swap the batteries in their car. I mean, truth be told, NIO, yes, they are investing into this, of course, battery swapping station, but they are also investing into charging infrastructures or charging piles. I mean, you will know that NIO currently has over 20,000 charging piles, and this year they plan to deploy even 20,000 charging piles, which of course they don't scrape. These battery swapping stations don't really or necessarily scrap the charging piles away, but they are here to help the grid, or to help this charging infrastructure, because as it stands right now, you will know that they are insufficient charging infrastructure for the EV users globally. This is not a Chinese problem, but this is a global problem. And with battery swapping station, it is able to come and ease the problem, because with battery swapping station you are able to swap the battery much faster than you are able to charge your battery from 0 to 100% using a charger, which is something that is always incredible and amazing to see NIO deploying this of course, the kind of technology. And you will know that what NIO strives to do is that the more they roll out the next generation, they try to better, or to make it become better than the previous generation, meaning that we could easily see the 5th generation, which I suppose NIO will launch it this year, being able to swap the battery in 2 minutes. This is something that I think NIO will try to do, because the more it is quick to swap this battery is, the more it is going to continue attracting a lot of consumers to want to come and utilize the battery swapping station and subscribe to BUS for the NIO users and those others, which is something that is pretty exciting. So good times are ahead of us, and I think this, of course, technology will be, of course, that technology that gets recognized globally, not just in China, because of its capabilities. Otherwise, that guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. It is always good that before you buy NIO, for the very first time, you do your own DD, so that at least you can be comfortable as you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.